So I've been getting on here recently and talking a bit more about getting creative as a musician. I'm going to share with you 3 things today that also help me stop wasting time, increase my productivity, and ultimately boost my creative output. And you can start using all 3 of these today. And stick around, because number 3 is my favourite. Number 1, work to a brief. Whenever I get some work coming from a company, they send me a brief. It's very clear, this is what we want, this is how we want it. If you take this into your own music making, you can write your own brief, set out very clearly what it is you want to achieve. And what that means is that you won't be wasting any time sitting down going, what is it that I want to make today? What am I going to do? What key am I going to do it? What tempo? Oh, there's too many options. Write it down first, say this is what I'm going to do, and then see where that goes. That might end up somewhere completely different. But with a brief like that you've written for yourself, you've got a very clear starting point. Number 2, time constraints. Sometimes I might have a job where the deadline's next week, or it might be tomorrow, and the time pressure is on. And ultimately what that means is I have to work faster, I have to work smarter, and not waste any time. You can implement this by setting yourself a time limit. 90 minutes, set a timer. This is what I'm going to do. At the end of the 90 minutes, I'm going to stop. It will force you to get into that creative zone and work faster and try and come up with something. Number 3 is something I like to call laying the table. Now imagine sitting down on a Sunday for a nice roast dinner, nice roast beef or a vegan whatever it is you guys eat, and no one's laid the table. There's no placemats, there's no knives and forks, there's no salt and pepper, there's no horseradish for God's sake. Mom, where's horseradish? Well, you're going to have to go and get all that stuff, and by the time you get back, your dinner's going to be cold. I can't tell you the amount of time that I've wasted time and I've lost ideas because I've spent time having to tidy my studio, tidy up my desktop on my computer, find samples, download updates for software. What I'm trying to say is make sure everything's prepared before you go into the creative space, and that way you can just get into your zone without having to worry about all that other stuff. Anyway, I hope you found these tips useful. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments and share this post with anyone who you think might get something out of it.